Warriors. I'm Dr. Jacqueline Owusu, and welcome to Renew Health Thursdays. So today our video is on emotional detox. Okay, an emotional detox. So emotional detox is um, an emotion where something can trigger it, and it will stem from something that's deep. Sometimes it could be childhood traumas, or this stuff that you have bottled up, spirits of rejection, disappointment, hurt that you've kind of bottled up in your subconscious, and nobody really knows about it, and you have not been able to share it with anyone. So that's basically when you do this type of lifestyle that we do, all that emotions will kind of start coming out using the whole food, plant based, as well as fruits and vegetables, and fasting. Then all these emotions that you have buried will come up. And so basically, we're going to touch on that a little bit. And it's important for me to touch on that, especially around this time, because this is the holidays time, and people, are either sad, or get sad, or depressed or anxious, or just for a number of reasons. It could be the fact that they've lost a loved one. It could be that the fact that a relationship was not successful. It could be a number of reasons. They lost their jobs. Maybe their home life is not, family life is not going well. Their work environment is not conducive for them. It could be any number of things. Okay, so I'm here to inspire you, encourage you, and to let you know that it will, and it can, and it is going to be okay. Okay? And so this video is going to be about emotional detox. I hope you had the chance last week to watch my son's success story testimonial on how he lost 80 pounds. That's on last week's video. So, for those who don't know me, my name is Dr. Jacqueline Owusu, and this is I'm the owner of Renew Health Clinic, as well as Dr. Owusu Skincare and Wellness in Columbus, Georgia, and the senior pastor for Living Free Now Church. Okay, and on this channel, we promote a healthy lifestyle, right, with fruits and vegetables, with food, because we believe that as you become your best self, right, then you can be as you eat well, and health is wealth, right, and then you can be your best self. So it will translate, right, because if something affects you emotionally or mentally, it's going to affect you, physically. It's going to affect your finances. It's going to affect your relationships. It's going to affect every aspect of your life, because we are spirit, soul, and body. So on this channel, you'll see that we will talk sometimes on spiritual stuff. Sometimes we'll talk on financial stuff. Sometimes we'll talk on, holistic healing stuff. Sometimes we'll talk on, emotional stuff. Why? Because you are a whole system. You are a being. You are spirit, soul, and body. Okay. So with that said, this is the time where, especially if you do this diet, or this health plan that we have, right, which is eating fruits on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. But there's some people. I have a client who does it Monday to Friday. She eats fruits, and then on weekends she eats her regular food. So somebody like that, you are gonna have issues sometimes where you're going to be like emotionally detoxing, right? Just the same way we physically detox, you will and can emotionally detox. That is when everybody understand physical detox, right? Because you either have diarrhea, you have rash, or you have nausea, vomiting, or you have cold like symptoms. So those are physical detox, right? And so that's your body getting rid of toxins. But then you can have the emotional detox, where you just get up one day and you just cry. You have no idea why you're crying, right? You're like, why am I crying? Or something can trigger it, whereas you have stuff from before, or maybe the holidays come, and then you feel like you missed your loved one. Maybe a loved one died and you missed a loved one, or maybe a relationship didn't work out, or whatever the issues are. Then you just feel like it triggers, or like it triggers whatever is there or has been there, and you feel like, why am I crying, or why am I feeling like that? But you're feeling like that because your body just want to get rid of it. especially if you're eating right. If you're eating the type of foods with the fruit detox and the water fast, and just basically eating the plant-based meal, your body's just going to get rid of it, because just the same way it wants to get rid of the toxins in via the physical detox, the same way it wants to get rid of the negative emotions that you have built up, like emotions like rejection, disappointment, hurt, just betrayal, just any of those emotions, grief, any of those emotions will, a lot of times we tend to bury it, and we tend to like suppress it. But then as you do this, it wants to come out, because your body wants to heal itself. It wants to heal yourself, spiritually, soulish wise, emotionally, as well as physically. So that's why I wanted to touch on that today. So if you are going through those emotions where you just all of a sudden you're crying, or maybe something triggered it, and you just, you feel really down, you just feel like you want to cry, you just feel like you don't know why your emotions are all over the place, it's okay. It is okay. It is okay. I'm going to give you some steps, okay? The first step is, it is okay. You got to tell yourself it is okay to cry, or it is okay to release it. Why? Because when you release it, right, then and that release, like I said, could be from childhood trauma, from a loss of a loved one. It's okay to release it, because it's healing to release it, right? So that's one. And it's okay to cry. And for the men out there where they said men don't cry, men do cry. It's okay as a man to cry. It's okay as a woman to cry. It's okay to release it, because crying is releasing it. And sometimes even writing it down, writing it and then reciting it and say, you know what? I'm not a victim. I can overcome this. Yes, that happened, but I'm better now. Your control, right, over a situation is what gives you the power. So you have control over the situation. Let's say you had a traumatic thing happen to you when you were a child, right? But today you are a grown person. You have power and control to overcome that, and to say to yourself, that thing is not going to make me a victim, because I'm a victor, because God has made you victorious, right? So that's one. Two, so it's okay to cry and release it. Two, it is know that the sad emotion, or whatever emotion it is not permanent, because the Bible tells us that there's a season to everything. Just the same way hurricanes come and then hurricanes go, and then we get into this situation, and then that situation is over with, and then we go into another situation. It's the same thing with our emotions. It is not permanent. It's a season, and it's also going to pass. So if you feel like, oh my God, I can't, don't, just cry it out, release it, and just wait, because it's a season, and it will pass. Okay. Now, the third thing I'll tell you is, try to connect with other people. Try to connect with people that bring out the best in you, people that make you happy. Maybe a song. Connect with other people, and then also listen to songs that make you happy. That don't listen to sad songs. Listen to songs that make you joyous and happy, and just more upbeat. And listen to songs, watch television shows that help you, or maybe even read some stuff that help you. Read, journal. Those things will help you. Okay. If something is the norm for you, and that's triggering the sadness, remove yourself away from that norm. Okay. So for example, if you always ate Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner at auntie whatever house, and that is not conducive for your situation right now, or your emotions, remove yourself from that. Be around people that bring out the best in you and make you happy. Okay. And find things that make you happy. The last thing is, lend a helping hand. And the reason why is because when you help somebody, you feel better. It brings out you just feel good. And it also makes you realize how fortunate you are, no matter what situation you are in, that it can't be worse, right? So you feel better. So definitely, my sons and I used to go, and we didn't do this because of emotions, but we did this because, God sent us to do this. So we used to go to like the homeless, the park, and feed the homeless people. And I'm telling you, it grew my children, and it grew me, and it made us mature, and it also made us realize and appreciate what we had, even though we thought we didn't have a whole lot. but we appreciated what we had because we saw that there were so many people that were less fortunate than us. And we went out there and we extended a hand. And I'm telling you, my kids loved it. And I loved it. We came home feeling so good that we did something. And because you saw how appreciative these people were. They didn't have much, but they were so appreciative of what they did have, and the goodness of what God is showing them, that He does care and love them, right? So that's something you could do that can be able to get you, out of the funk, or help you mobilize the funk, like refocusing. Okay, so that is refocusing the energy, or refocusing the channeling the emotion into something positive that you do for other people. There's a lot more I can go into, but I didn't want this video to be too long. So I just wanted to come here. The holidays are coming, and I wanted to touch on that because this emotional detox is big. So I want you to know that it will happen. It can be triggered by anything, and it can happen even with the foods that we eat, okay? Especially the high fruits and vegetables that we consume on this Renew Health Transformation Plan. You will see that. So I want you to be well, holistically well, because when you're holistically well, it's going to help your finances, it's going to help your emotions, it's going to help your health, and it's going to help every aspect of your body and your health and your wealth. Okay, so remember, health is wealth. Okay, and we have wealth in fruits. So, and health in fruits. So God bless you. I love you. I know if you like contents like this, I want you to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification, like the bell. Hit the bell, and then also leave a comment and share the video. Okay, so I love you. God bless you. If you also ever want to support us, we have my book. Let me bring it out because I forgot to tell you guys. So I have my new book is out, and I think I told you guys it's called Renew Health, Taking Control of Your Temple. And this is everything that I talk about in these videos is in this book. You can buy the book. I'm very transparent. You can buy the book and do everything that I've told you to do. However, if you cannot do it, we have a coaching program. And so the link is below where you can visit Renew, Your Health challenge.com, and basically we will help coach you through it. It's a 3-month program. We can help you, coach you through it, and you will become successful. So this is our book on renew health, and I think the link is going to be below where it's renewhealthbook.com. You can get it there, or you can also get it on renewyourhealthchallenge.com, if you want to get coaching and the book as well. So I love you. God bless you. Thank you for your support and your love always, and your comments. So until next time, mwah, God bless you.